Our story begins in Arkansas. It was a bright, starry night. The air was cold and fresh, and everything was still. A young man walked down a path surrounded by trees. The young man was walking alone, but he wasn't headed anywhere. He wasn't running from anything either. He was simply walking. His headphones were so loud that he didn't hear the sounds coming from behind him. You see, the young man wasn't truly alone. He was being followed, not by a lunatic or a beast. He had happened upon a soothsayer.
Stop, human!
Oh my goodness!
The figure wore a hooded cloak, its face covered in shadow. The young man could make out piercing golden eyes from within the darkness, and it appeared as if the figure was floating above the ground. The long cloak made it impossible to tell.
Why have you come here on this time and date?
The young man was terrified. He turned to run, only to be met by the same hooded figure before him. Were there two of them? He bolted to his left. Running as fast as he could, he saw the figure suddenly appear out of thin air.
Oh, please let me go!
Quiet!
The young man did as he was told.
Now tell me, why have you come here, in these woods, on this night?
The young man's mind was racing with thoughts. What was happening? What was this creature? How was he going to escape?
I don't know. I was just walking to get some fresh air. I was just listening to my music.
The figure appeared very interested in this.
Maybe it is true,
He thought.
but surely this can't be the one we've been looking for.
You make music?
Yeah, I have for as long as I can remember. It's my only hobby, really.
The figure lowered down to the ground and removed his hood. It did not look like a terrifying spirit or demon, but rather mostly like a man. The figure seemed rather brighter than any human the young man had met. His skin was glowing with a warm, yellow light. The young man had wondered how he could possibly have contained the light behind this cloak. His eyes burned gold like the sun.
Forgive me. I did not mean to frighten you. I am a soothsayer.
What's a soothsayer?
It is so complicated. We are protectors, we are guides, we are predictors. We can see the future, and it is our job to protect one thing: the integrity of hip-hop.
The young man smiled.
Hey, I love hip-hop. I actually rap a little bit myself. I've done a couple of albums.
I know. That's why I am here. You see, we have seen the fall of hip-hop. It's coming in every foreseeable future, except one. A prophecy spoke of a young man who will reverse the fall of hip-hop. The prophecy states that this young man shall be out walking in an Arkansan forest at this exact time on this exact date. I believe you are this man. We must begin your training at once.
Now the young man was really confused. Was he dreaming? Surely he must be. He searched for words to say, but nothing came out.
Listen to me. You are the future of rap. You are the one who can save us from the decline. Only you. Grab my hand, and we will leave at once.
No, I can't. I have a family.
You will come back to your family, with a life only royalty can dream of.
The young man was unsure, but also curious. An actual career doing what he loved? Fame? Greatness? How could he resist? He took the soothsayer's hand, and they popped out of sight. The two reappeared together inside the walls of a castle. The walls were made of stone, but the place was far from ancient ruins. There were beautiful paintings and sculptures everywhere you looked. Hanging above them was an elegant chandelier. The trophies from many hunts also stared down at them from each wall. Lavish rugs led to a grand fireplace, which was roaring with a warm fire. Before the fireplace, the soothsayer was standing. He looked focused. His glow had become slightly dimmer.
I know this must be difficult. However, you must trust me. I have powers that you could only dream of possessing. I can teleport to anywhere within the galaxy in moments. I can see the future. I can change and bend different forms of matter and energy as I wish. But as I am not human, I cannot change the course of hip-hop on my own. It is my job to train you. But first, I have to know. Are you up to this? A life dedicated to art? Long spans of time away from your family? Tell me, what is it that you truly want?
I want to be a conqueror!
On this mic, I want to conquer ya. Gorilla with the silverback, a poltergeist that's haunting ya. Some dynamite that's still intact. Godzilla like I'll stomp on ya. With grey to white with skill in rap. Don't take me as a conjurer of cheap tricks. I'm C6, H1206, flow sweet like a rose's aroma. I knows this. I greet all opponents like Walmart. I'm open, got a bigger selection of bars, and my prices are lower. That's real talk. Don't need sales, don't deal souls. Still pleased to let my skills talk and spill them blows. My will impose on every beat. My chillness froze from head to feet. All them opposed to Jesse's feats. Then thought all those that felt the heat. I dealt the heat, disagree from the depths beneath the sheet of ice. But peep advice, MCs get diced and seasoned, spiced when seeking mics with me in sight. You pleasing lies can't treat them right. You're offensive for no reason, like cheese and rice on beats. I'm nice like tea that's iced at home like some thieves at heist. Comfy like your jeans fit right. It's just your jeans like Gene, cause you're a hack man. I'm Pac-Man, so you're blue like
I want to be a conqueror.
On this mic, I want to conquer ya. Gorilla with the silverback, a poltergeist that's hunting ya. Some dynamite that's still intact. Godzilla like I'll stomp on ya. With grey to white with skill in rap. Don't take me as a conjurer of cheap tricks. Can't resist spitting the meanness. Say, Jay Whiz, you say this man's a genius. You hear the way he spits to the mic and squeezes these syllables out from the top, flowing like cheese whiz. Believe it, man, the hype I mean. Believe in what your eyes have seen. If not, don't think your sight is clean. You look around, where's my Vaseline? No lying, please don't lie. I'll say your bars so bright they blinded me. Now it's just 3 miles of me because you spit so nicely. See, you're much less offensive, just like rice and cheese. I can be ornery, just call me Sean Connery, cause everybody's fond of me, but still you cannot bond to me. I expect dishonesty in your inspector, probably. Back in 2007, I was rapping so hard as a younger me. Killed it back then, now I am the guy that were hungry. See what you done to me, stumbled and clumsily bubbled the beat and defeat, and you're done to me. Honestly, you could break the world record for the longest human chain with the number of rappers that are up under me. I swear it's kinda like honeybees. On this mic, I want to conquer ya. Gorilla with the silverback, a poltergeist that's haunted ya. Some dynamite that's still intact. Godzilla like I'll stomp on ya. With grey to white with skill in rap. Don't take me as a conjurer of cheap tricks. Bring the flame just like Cheap Trick. No mean to showboat. Sorry if you're seasick. Don't need to be a leader or a hero or a genius. Just want to be a conqueror who never was defeated. Go ahead, ask them. Ask the class of 2010. I had a decent number of friends, and they'd tell you that I wasn't a sports star. I wasn't the cool guy that drove in a sports car. Wasn't class president. Didn't try so hard. Had a couple of rapping projects though. They'd always go hard. Ask them, it was mass hysteria. Having rap battles outside the cafeteria. They went one way, I one way, and I just sustained in such a fun way. And then my rap skills took off from that runway when I had opponents run away like chickens on Chicken Monday. Really, my raps prove that dads can act smooth and tell all these newborn rappers that it's their last move. Like checkmate if they don't just can it like some cat food. I spit sick like achoo, so sick like rat stew, and before long y'all gon' see them putting up my statue. I said won't be long now, they gon' be putting up my statue.
The Soothsayer was impressed.
I guess you really are the one.
Hey, that was so fun. You gotta tell me though, how is it that you were able to make the beat come out of nowhere?
You see, I have learned the art of beat jitsu. I harness my energy and use it to create and bend sound waves from the air around me. I can produce any sound I want at will, including any rap beat.
Wow, cool. I think I know which beat I might want to pick next, actually.
A song started playing from seemingly nowhere. The Soothsayer was dumbfounded.
What? How could you have learned the art of beat jitsu so fast?
What? Oh, no man, I just played it off my phone. Look, I can even plug it into this speaker with my aux cord.
The song became even louder. The soothsayer looked somewhat annoyed.
Seems like cheating to me. Listen, I have to make sure you're truly the one. I need to know if your details match those of the prophecy. It speaks of the chosen one having the body and mind of a man, but the age of a child. I have never understood this. Tell me, how old are you?
Well, technically I'm only 6.5.
What? Tell me, when were you born?
Tryna make $1 million off a rap too? Better chance of seeing pig wings flap soon. Look, the year was 1992. It was a time when I was new. Scenario seemed worst case. Premature came 6 weeks early, but still weighed 5 pounds. Was a healthy birth weight. Jaundice had me looking like Tweety straight out the birdcage. Guess I was fly in the first place. And I was born on February 29th, so technically I've dropped more albums than I have had birthdays. Just goes to show I was put here to do it. But I guess I stay inside cause I'm too scared to prove it. Scared that a crowd might decide to stare or boo it. So I rock garage style, shout to Darrell and Pruitt. But still deep down I know I'm fair with the music. And I love to sit with someone and to share on my music. Have them falling out the back of a chair to my music. Hey, really ain't no rapper out that can compare to my music. Honestly, I should be elected to mayor of the music. Every little rapper wishes they was scared of my music. And for you fermenting hermits ain't aware of my music, just know my music's kinda like taking air into humans. You're gonna need it in a you need to breathe way. It's law, you cold rubbies cannot freeze rain. Me and Butters done told y'all about Febreze spray. Acting childish, guess I blame it on leap day. Everybody always thinks it's such a cool birthday. Like, honestly, it's kinda lame. So first of all, I only get my birthday every 4 years. And then to top it off, it's the questions and the jokes. I mean, what are you, 2? 3? Come on, people, it's every 4 years. If I was 3, then I would be 12. 02292. It was a time when I was new. Now everything seems Hershey cause I'm mellow, but once more in the worst way. Got this game on lock, like 2 hands playing mercy. Got my flow locked down like a caravan thirsty. Got my phone on lock so it don't alert me. See your doors unlocked, so I think I'll prepare me some porridge like Goldilocks. Ask the bears about her stay. My bar's too hot, my flow's too cold. The song's just right, I ain't too old. I feel too old, I ain't gonna lie, but that don't mean I'm about to stop penning these rhymes. If you ain't feeling these rhymes, well really that's fine. I'm still spilling these rhymes, I'm still killing these rhymes. I think most of you would find them fulfilling these rhymes. Kinda rhymes you just like to rap when you're chilling these rhymes. Honestly, I should be declared emperor of these rhymes. And I'm sorry on the beat if I lose my temper at times. It's pretty hard watching someone spit infinitive rhymes when you yourself seem to have about infinite rhymes. And they just spew out when the beat play. All you rappers wanting leeway, hit the freeze frame. Y'all hold up like a cheese straight in a heat wave. Acting childish, guess I blame it on leap day. That excuse is not gonna hold weight forever. At a certain point, you just have to grow up, I guess.
And Dad Bear said, "Who's been sitting in my chair?" And Mama Bear said, "Who's been sitting in my chair?" And Baby Bear cried and cried because his chair was broken to pieces. Well, they marched their weird butts upstairs. And they walked in their bedroom that they all shared. And Daddy Bear said, "Who's been sleeping in my bed?" Mama Bear said, "Who's been sleeping in my bed?" And Baby Bear said, "Someone's still in my bed." And Goldilocks rolled up and ran down the stairs, out the house, and went back.
The young man snapped out of a daydream.
Hello? Can I have your attention, please?
Yeah, sorry, I thought I heard something.
The soothsayer looked angry. Apparently the young man had offended him. His skin glowed even brighter.
You're easily distracted. It appears you're far too comfortable in this castle.
Oh man, I'm not too comfortable.
We must move to somewhere you might find it easier to focus.
No, we don't have to teleport
The
anywhere.
Soothsayer took the young man's hand. In an instant, they were on the edge of a cliff. It was storming. Hard. Hundreds of feet below them, waves crashed violently against jagged rocks. To his left, the young man noticed a huge castle. He wasn't sure if it was the same one he was just ripped from.
Now that I have your attention, I still need to get to know you better. Tell me, 6-year-old, what is your name?
The young man focused on the beat, feeling the cold air around him. He knew what he had to do.
I'm back. Hey, it's the return of the horse player. Hot track Soothsayer, secret code Morse slayer. Don't believe me? Check the tracks on badges if you're force player. Still don't believe me? You can always feel remorse later. That's a stupid line from a smart guy. Spend a stupid amount of time to think of smart rhymes. Even dumber amount of time to see my heart rise. When I had it in me all along, just had to start trying. Now I've been back on y'all since Flap came out. Animal had them carnivores smacking their mouths. Mumbling herbivores got smacked in the mouth. My bars about as primal as a raptor mid-pounce. I'm something Chris Pratt would wanna train. Cause when you hear this track, you can't complain. Cause when you hear me rap, you go insane. Cause I just got a different kind of brain. Hey, check the title, it's my name, it's Jesse. It means clever, creative, quick to roll a farkle when he dwells at the table. Loves to chill with Parker when he tells him a fable. And the music that he makes about like rails to a cradle. Cause you need to make sure you got it, baby. I like my mashed potatoes with a lot of gravy. Except sometimes I go with not the gravy. I guess basically just don't go with moderate gravy. Got a dog that's lady, a baby. A house that I'm renting, a feeling of safety, financial security. I'm loving that greatly. I look at my child and think, ain't he amazing? I love my son, support him no matter what. If he's quarterback and he throws past his clutch. If he's in the band and he low brass and such. If he's quiz bowling like that old class is shush. Stop bringing up quiz bowl forever. Never. My point is that I love my baby boy and he can do whatever. But you rappers better recognize that I'm oddly clever. So if my boy decides to rap, my legend's carried on forever. Rappers laugh like you think that's scary. I say give him a few years, he'll have a vocabulary bigger than yours. His daddy's rhythm, mama's work ethic combined. Hey, that could make a master spitter. Just like his old man, every page in my pad is a gold pan. Yet everybody treats my songs like a gold crayon, flesh and blood and valuable. But my soul saying to keep going, so I'm going. Cause my soul is in control. And if I ain't true to my music, then I'm going through the motions. And I really don't want to do that. I just want to be Jesse.
The Soothsayer looked pleased.
Much better! You see? You must always stay focused if you truly want to become a conqueror.
Suddenly, they were back to the comfortable warmth of the castle. The young man grabbed a towel to dry off. It seemed that the Soothsayer was magically dry in an instant. The two of them sat down in big, red plush chairs by the fireplace.
Do you feel your powers growing?
I guess so. I just want to rap like I always have.
You can't just rap like you always have. To be a conqueror, you must challenge yourself. You have to push yourself into new territories.
The Soothsayer offered the man a glass of cider. He graciously accepted.
You also have to remember where you come from. Tell me about your life, your childhood, where you grew up. How did you reach where you are here today?
The young man smiled as he thought back to simpler times.
It's all about life. But what's the definition? I know my lyrics tend to have a lot of repetition. That's because I tend to cycle through the lines that I have written. I just write them, get them right, and then I spit them and forget them. Bad memory. So they pop back up before you know it. Heavy traffic got my thoughts backed up. But there are certain things that I keep in the back of my mind that I know I want to keep track of. I still remember Saturday mornings eating chocolate gravy. We was just some rugrats watching Hey Arnold, then them beavers angry. Afterwards we had the go-kart out in the yard like skirt. I remember when my sister Kelly wrecked it and then got hurt. Speaking of which, y'all remember when Mom wrecked on that Razor scooter? I remember playing that Captain Crunch game back on that great computer. I remember the fried chicken, I ain't talking KFC. I remember all the inside jokes like Barbie, Kite, and KFB. Wowza, that's the power of nostalgia. It just takes some memories from deeper than a pulls a match. It has about we walk the memory lane and look around and talk about sometimes that we have forgot all about. Oh, hey, wowza, that's the power of nostalgia. It just takes some memories from deeper than a pulls a match. It has about we walk the memory lane, look around and talk about sometimes that we have forgot all about. Oh, hey, I still remember riding around in my friend David's Grand Cherokee. Probably a little too fast, looking back on that, gotta say that it's scaring me. Cause I have a son who's little now, but one day will be a crazy teen. So I get a little worried, but looking back on those years is an amazing thing. I remember Friday nights with the football team. I remember all my friends doing real dumb things, and me as well, I was right up in it. I remember when the desk fell twice in Miller's. I remember the milk and butters. I you'd have thought it was a lemon. I hope we're forgiven. I remember when Billy fell down the stairs on the crutches. Remember the blue slushes with my lunches before Michelle had ever touched it. But hey, maybe we should change the subject. I never want to get political, always have been kind of purple. Went from red to blue in school colors, but really I'm like the color green, cause I'm in between. Scared and sad when thinking back on those crazy teens. One day I'll have my own teenager and I'll be in deep like a submarine. But I can't help but think back to when I was a youngin' and like an onion peel away to what's underneath. And though some of those memories hurt, some of them just comfort me. Ain't it weird how that works? I swear, this thing we call life, it's a funny thing. Wowza, that's the power of nostalgia. It just takes some memories from deeper than a pulls a match. It has about we walk the memory lane and look around and talk about sometimes that we have forgot all about. Oh, hey, wowza, that's the power of nostalgia. It just takes some memories from deeper than a pulls a match. It has about we walk the memory lane, look around and talk about sometimes that we have forgot all about. Oh, hey.
The young man was overcome with a wave of emotions. He missed those simpler times. He missed his wife, and he missed his son. He missed his friends. The Soothsayer seemed satisfied for the night and retired to his chambers to sleep. Soothsayers always sleep in the day, after all. Before he left, he told the young man that he was welcome to venture anywhere in the castle, but that he was not to leave and wander the grounds. Later that day, the young man still could not sleep. He was too busy thinking about everything. The sun was still pretty high in the sky, so he decided to take a chance and step out to get some fresh air. The dark, stormy cliffs from the night before were now bright and beautiful. There was a thick forest of trees on the other side of the castle, across from the cliffs. The breeze felt so nice, and the air smelled like the ocean.
A breeze catches the hairs on my arm as it blows by. Birds above my head seem to effortlessly glide. Out to the sea, I can smell the salt, I feel the strength within me rise. Feels good. I'm just thankful it's a warm day. I'm always glad to see the sun's rays scattered into colors in the atmosphere above. Green light reflecting from these grasses, trees, and shrubs, and I can feel the love. I swear that I can see it, at least the part between infrared and UV. And these insects around me can see waves even shorter, so all the world's colors appear to them in different order. And they stop by flowers just to sip some nectar, not realizing that they're being selective for brighter, more vibrant, and nicer smelling flowers that we all love to see throughout the daylight's hours. So don't say you bug me like you mean it ugly. Say it to someone you think is nice and lovely, because the sweetest fruit that we all love to eat were pollinated by those bugs around your head buzzing. And just like an arthro, I'm shedding my exo. Can't go out in the dark though, and I needed fresh air, so this air around me fills my lungs and I just feel the stress go. Too bad this view around me tends to take my breath though. Man, it's beautiful out here. I love it. It feels wonderful out here. I love it. The feeling I get out here, I love it. Never leave the life I live. I love it. Oh, now I miss home. And you can't smell the fresh air from your own yard through the phone. Maybe I'll run as fast as the gingerbread man to get there, but I'm scared to meet a fox and end up climbing his wet nose. I just don't know what or who to believe. I just don't know what I know. I know my family needs me, and I know that I need them. I know I'm glad to get this fresh air. I do know that.
Mommy says, oh no, get on top of my head so you don't get wet. The gingerbread boy hops on top of the fox's head and plops his butt. And the fox keeps moving. And then he says, oh no, the water's getting higher. We must hop on top of my nose. So he climbs up onto the fox's nose. And the fox is going straight up. And he flops him in the air and chokes him down.
The young man was at peace. He lay down on some grass and fell asleep to a sweet voice whispering in his ears. When he awoke, the first thing he noticed was the stars. Then, above him, a golden light was shining in the sky. It was not the sun. It was the Soothsayer. He looked extremely angry with the young man.
How dare you defy me!
The Soothsayer grabbed a hold of the young man, and in an instant they vanished. They reappeared at the vent of an active volcano. Molten hot lava bubbled before them.
Yes, I am disappointed in you for defying me, but I'm even more disappointed in you for that pathetic performance! What was that? Poetry? You're never going to become a conqueror like that. You need to spit hard bars. You need to stay hungry!
Shout out to Blake Mead. Inspired me to cinnamon stick with this rap thing today. Yo, raising the stakes and I'm poised to pummel. You an ace, get spade, now you boys a bumble. Be ready or not, I destroyed the humble. Y'all over the top like Royal Rumble and I'm Triple H. Hey hardheads, y'all need to dissipate. Ain't nobody ever said hey participate, cause y'all stuff hard to swallow like crystal cake and the dinner plate. Y'all aspartame and I'm sugar. I'm nasty man, but y'all booger. Disaster wait and don't look up, this me to y'all. But have you shook up? If you ain't get that, rewind it. Y'all trapped behind the beat hiding. I mastermind to refine it. Y'all cast aside to keep whining. But I'm the superhero movie watch a dude to probably do obnoxious stupid flows of flu. And this is proof the rocket. Human body like Medusa, shawty. Do what I do just to prove your boy is rooster cocky. Boost the hobby way past the point of being cooped to gras. See, I'm like Get Flu Gang and Chow Khan for the fusion body. Ain't none of my stuff gone viral. Ain't trying to make it big, just trying to make you smile, bro. Ain't never sold a song but done this for a while. Yo, Sopranos was still new on TV the first time that I wrote. Stay hungry, keep moving, make money, but keep losing. Keep mumbling, I'll keep snoozing. Now stay hungry, keep moving. Stay hungry, keep moving. Make money, but keep losing. Keep mumbling, I'll keep snoozing. Now stay hungry, keep moving. Yo, only the maximum can hang out with the Wolfpack. Alpaca Jackson got you gazing through the wool, Jack. We got them badges, probably should've stayed in school, cat. Bars heavy, we done already broke the mule's back. Wolfpack Canyon versus half rap standing. What you are supplying, simply no one is demanding. Y'all some Tamagotchi Macarena razor scooters, which tells you that you probably shouldn't play with Cane and Sloopers. You are stupid, and do not forget you are stupid. I'm about to lose it. I hear your music, it's like you're clueless. I am not choosy, but I would choose it. Rarer than moo is, rarer than you is. Quizbo forever almost went viral. I'm dead, but go from rip to rage on you spirals. You're were saying, got to rip these pages out of my notes every time I hear some stuff that bearded guy wrote. Stay hungry, now keep moving, make money, but keep losing. Keep mumbling, I'll keep snoozing. Stay hungry, now keep moving. Stay hungry, and keep moving. Make money, but keep losing. Keep mumbling, I'll keep snoozing. Now stay hungry, keep moving. Yeah, hey. Shout out Wolfpack. Shout out Kendrick Lamar. I don't know you and you'll never hear this. What up?
Just as the song ended, the rocks below the young man's feet crumbled. Before he fell headfirst into the lava, the Soothsayer stopped him with his telekinetic powers. The two of them suddenly appeared back in the castle.
I take back what I said. Anyone who can rap that hard is obviously worthy of being a conqueror in training. I feel fully confident that you will be able to graduate to the rank of full rap conqueror.
The young man beamed with pride.
However, I think that we should take this up a notch. Why rap so hard without dropping a few names? You need to make a diss track. That will make you great.
This didn't seem to sit well with the young man.
Yeah, you see, I'm just not really that type of person. I mean, I love a good diss track and all, but I'm just not the type to have beef with anybody. I get along with everyone, really.
You mean to tell me there's not one person you despise? That makes you sick? That you truly cannot stand in the slightest?
You know, actually, now that I think about it, there is one person.
If she's a lady, I'm a vermicious knit. Maybe if the floor wasn't so vermicious knit.
Are you done?
Vermicious
Cold.
Alright,
we're
if
gonna
she's
do
a
this
lady,
one time.
I'm a vermicious knit.
Willy Wonka just hit me on a text. Seems that it couldn't handle all your stress. Wait, you're up walking, I'm perplexed. Bedridden 1 minute, then you're up dancing the next. Dang, I'm really sorry that you ever even had a daughter. Cause you got her and your family eating cabbage water. Can't afford to even eat a cracker. Can't afford to buy some bread, but bet Joe has got tobacco. Joe, listen, yo, strength isn't coming back. So how you gonna lay in bed for 20 dang years to jump up and cheer? When Mr. Bucket kicked the bucket, you were supposed to step up, but you couldn't, said your legs would buckle. Now you're up and about, it's amazing. I see you laying in the bed cause you're lazy. Grandpa Joe got his grandson working cause he knows that there's ever one chance of him working. And says no, he's substantially hurt. He won't risk it, but you know that he'll sing and dance for a golden ticket. By age 10, Charlie's way more man than you. Now let's talk about something nobody should do. Get a golden ticket, turn around and use it to be misogynistic. Really, Joe, and the little kids too? Misfits, maybe that don't mean they nitwits. Yes, I spit quick, meanwhile you are so vermicious. Say the candy you eat is delicious, so rude. Meanwhile food remains on your daughter's wish list. Is that a chocolate river? Are you serious? You're making me furious. Are those lollipop flowers? I bet you're loving it, huh? How them bed sores feel? How does it feel to be a coward? Yo, Charlie, I dare you to drink this fizzy drink. Man, you really stink. Sabotage your grandson? Did you really think Mr. Wonka fall for that trick? I bet he saw right through you quick and it just made him sick. Speaking of Wonka, how did you feel when he walked out on that cane? Then he flipped and he totally bossed out. Did it make you feel some trust disappear? Imagine that feeling multiplied 20 years. Now you're floating up fast cause the drink's like gas. Wonka warned Charlie asked, but you didn't heed that warning. You just looked right past him, and if it were for my boy Charlie, I would point and laugh. But somehow karma keeps avoiding its biggest target. Probably cause you have a fake ID in your wallet. No wait, you ain't got no wallet, nothing in your pocket other than tobacco and a recipe for gobstoppers. Yeah, we all say you do it, try to take Charlie's opportunity and then ruin it by stealing it and giving away all Mr. Walker's secrets. What's a slug worth? Ask Joe, he's on my sneakers. Laziness, you drive everyone away from bliss. I didn't know what to do, so wouldn't ask the Oompa Loompa, and your name alone drove him into a rage of crazy fists. Gotta share a big bed with this? 3 sweet old elderly disabled grandparents who apparently are trapped forever and escaped from the devil, so they had to just lay and tremble at his deadliness. Ooh, it's your moment. This is it, as sweet as it gets, so just enjoy it. Hope it's worth all of the years of unemployment. Thief in a like a good grief. How do you sleep knowing that Charlie has to work to feed cabbage fermented water to your whole family while you lay in bed with no leg damaging? Laugh at a kid who's in danger? I bet neither of your shoulders have angels. Just 2 demons who talk in your ears from both angles, and even both of them think you're way too hateful. Had enough of this old mint tobacco smoker. Probably took the grocery money from his family and then lost it all in poker. Now can't have the garlic toast, but you got the Marlboros. I wish your grandson would give you a Charlie horse. Exhausting, you laid in bed all spring. Now it's summer and you want some chocolate? Please, I'm about to call the police. Have them lock you up for good. No keys, no seat for your old knees. You cheat better, I rap better. And even your own hat left ya. Ain't believing ya. Sad letters and excuses, skin covered with sores and bruises. Why you do this? I'm highly clueless. I find you brutish, foolish, and rude. And if I run into you, I'll probably lose it. And I don't mean usually like I do the music. Who else want it? Joe? He's a schmo. Slugworth? No. How about you? Follow the path of Augustus Gloop. Charlie, keep your ticket. Take your mama next time and then treat her with it. You can take a beaver and it still can't stop my rap skills. Whoa. But if you believe in evil, then believe it when I say Grandpa Joe put out the hit that got your dad killed. I'm sick of you acting sick, back in bed quick. You need to stop it before we can even talk about it. I'm sick of you lying to your family about your money. You're heartless and you probably won't even talk about it. I'm sick of you trying to trick Charlie. Probably never felt sorry when you ever thought about it. Probably cause you're evil and rockin' pounded. So just put your hands over your mouth and keep the chocolate out it. Oh, and I'm just playing Slugworth. You know that I love you.
Really? A diss on Grandpa Joe? From Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
Well, yeah. I mean, he really wasn't a very nice character if you think about it.
No! No! You see? Dissing fictional grandpas is not going to make you a conqueror. You're not getting the picture. Take my hand.
The young man was understandably hesitant.
Do as you're told.
The young man grabbed his hand. When they reappeared, a huge statue stood before them. The statue was a man sitting on a horse. He had a weapon in his hand.
Do you know where we are, my student?
Yeah. Udaipur. Also known as the City of Lakes. We're in India. Cool.
What? Have you actually developed the power of reading minds already?
No, dude. I just looked up my location on my phone.
The Soothsayer looked annoyed again.
Anyway, this is a statue of Maharana Pratap. He was a great conqueror in the late 16th century. As you can see, you are remembered when you are a conqueror. Don't you want to be remembered?
The young man thought for a moment and then nodded.
Good. I want you to think of a great conqueror. Napoleon Bonaparte, Alexander the Great, Genghis Khan. Pick one and emulate his attitude, his approach to life. This is how you will become a true conqueror. We will train here for a while. In the meantime, pick a conqueror and become him.
The two of them remained in India for months, doing metaphor training and practicing complex rhyme patterns beneath the statue. When the young man ascended to the next level, the Soothsayer said,
It appears you have picked a conqueror to emulate. Very good. Tell me, who have you chosen?
Only the best conqueror of all time? Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Ric Flair spit go woo on a rapper. T-Rex on the beat, better chew on a raptor. Yeah, I got short arms, but I threw off a rap. I couldn't flow what they owe, so they flew from the rafters. Cardiac, hear the beat, then lose it on these rappers. Better throw the sweet chin music on these rappers. If they heard my albums, then they knew what they was after. Count 1, 2, 3, then introduce another chapter. If you're a clueless kind of rapper, let me just unmask. I'm racing Kana to take it, but you can't race from the casket. In a battle, I'm macho, take a dub and take a savage. Only thing you take is L before the war. My name backwards, yes. On Raw, I'm giving L's. Bars break jaws like Shawn Michaels. Should've known not to mess with the class clown. Now I'm about to have to go and lay the smack down. These rappers hash browns, potato heads. There's some things I need to lay to bed. Just because I don't curse when I spit what I'm speaking doesn't mean that I can't back it up like Rikishi. See, I told you I'm the champ, but y'all just don't believe me. See, now I told you I'm Cena, but you MCs can't see me. Getting bored in my card to your song. Ooh, that stings. See, you need to eat your Wheaties, but you still want to beat me up the ramp backstage. You're retreating, but out in the garage soon. We're gonna be meeting for a hardcore match, no holds barred. I'll be rocking on the beat with stone cold bars, and my flow's so Texas rattlesnake truck. All these rappers' breath is out of pace stuck. No contest, you are just a tourist. Bar speared to your chest and they never lose edge. When it comes to hotness, you are at a goose egg. I am so complex, hit him with a suplex. What will he do next? Sorry for the rudeness, but my rhyme's ravishing like Rick Rudis. Yes, my students, I'm sorry for the earned struggles, but I turn heads jumping in from turnbuckles. Might have said that I quit, that I'm not a wrestler, but I always come back like I'm Brock Lesnar. Have a big family of bars, married the flow, so don't get it twisted like the walls of Jericho. Yes, dude, I'm very show, can't bear you hairy bows, and yes, I'm very close to telling you it's Leviosa, not Leviosa. You took it and lifted like a dang keychain, stuck to the foot of a sandhill crane, or you're getting thrown from atop a steel cage. Mumble rappers, that's the fall of mankind. Your verse say, but you could understand mine. You say, man, fine, you know that I can't rhyme. Must have slow same line like 37 times. Out of 37, you come in 37 last, and you still look up to me like I was Kevin Nash. You failed the test, in fact, I done tried to listen mass, but you're not the best at rap. What's next? I got some nap. Lay out the mats for you kindergartners. So raw when I cut up like a Benny Hine, about to come at you hard like a hurricane. Corner bars over your head like a hurricane runner, cause you flip out when you get 'em. Call me legend killer, about to hit 'em with an RKO. Your bars stay so like Carlito. My bars way mo big like Andre. So hey, go play your songs about as musical as Mayo and no Patrick. That really ain't no instrument. My bars be tripping them out and then stick them with a 619 and then they just go flying. Put on a big show like my name was Paul White, and I'm sure to light up the world with some neon lights. Boy, you will soon meet the world like you're Leon White. Top of your list, yeah, I better be better than celebrity. Bars camel clutch and you celery. Pin a rapper readily or they tap out steadily. Must don't know they play, so they about to get the pedigree. Better check heredity. I am in a castle. You rappers can't talk to me when you turn your tassel. I am Kurt Angle and your bars are retailers, so don't rap at me unless you rappers wanna wrestle. I'm getting tired of rapping. I'm about to tag out.
We about to turn this to a tag team match. Jesse had to tag me in because the rap scene's whack. Turn a rapper to a tapper on the mat, he flat. Everyone can count to 3, don't need a mathlete for that.
Wait! Who is this?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm being rude. This is my friend Butters. Butters, this is the magical hip-hop smooth sailor.
The Soothsayer looked extremely confused.
How did you manage to teleport him here? Have you finally gained that power?
Nah, man. I just texted him.
On your phone?
On my phone.
Well, how did you manage to get here?
Uber.
What is Uber?
It's an app for, like, cars.
Phone?
Yep, you use your phone.
Anyway, this could actually be a really good thing. Every good conqueror needs a rap crew. This could be the start of your crew. Quickly, you two do a song together.
Alright, man, this is it. Game time. Let's go. Gather around.
I'm ready. Put me in, coach.
Man, this guy's been on my back for months now. I've been training, and this is our chance to prove to him that we can do this, okay?
I'm ready.
It's kind of unfair, honestly, that you just get to show up now at the proving point, but you know what? That's the way things work sometimes.
Yeah, I have something to do after this, too.
No, what? You're going to stick around, though, for my graduation, because... Anyway, here's the thing. This guy wants me to have a rap crew, so of course you're going to be a part of that. This is our chance to do Febreeziest. We got to pick the sickest, the illest, the hardest beat in existence.
Okay.
You got this?
I got it.
All right, man. Here's the aux cord.
I'm ready. Thank you. Do you need this back?
Yeah, I need my aux cord back.
I'm about to burn it up.
Really, Butters? Wild Thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the song you're gonna pick for my mixtape.
Is it not?
To carry on the Febreeziest legend.
Is it not funky enough?
It's fine. No, I wouldn't say that's the problem.
It's fine.
I can't believe these rappers actually think that there are rivals.
Can't they see the lights up high that signal our arrival? Well, come on in and sit right down, but listen, y'all, it's vital that you just stay quiet and don't interrupt our rap recital.
How many times I gotta tell 'em we're around it like a melon? We know that we underselling these rhymes and we be telling, but now our ego swelling rap synergy gelling on the beat. We are considerably faster than a felon who just broke out a jet in the store, a record vet and then drove it to the airport and stole a private jet and then flew it off to freedom and truth. The rest is set. In other words, our bars break bars. Are you done yet? Having fun yet? We've a duo Febreeziest one, yes, possess and bind with restless rhymes, adventure flows and fence your mind and wreck your spine. You pest and hide. We next to rhyme. We check the kind of rappers that really ain't the best at rhymes. Febreeziest and y'all stepped in line like, yep, that's fine. They're the best all time. Grace you with that presence, we the festive kind. Y'all raps corny, tell you pups to hush it. Rush to crush your frontal lobes to mush flow, gush like a dam is busted. Rupture flooding on the mic by the trusted doublet. We some bona fide rapper country bumpkins. Y'all just trouble like cussing cousins. Any rap function needs us to usher a cluster of fans meant to rediscover the true love that you get to feel when you can spit. The realest and you know it, so you flow below the bridge that you tell rappers to build. You say get over it, then your river meets one just as strong and y'all make confluence. You tugboats got no flows, no logos, better recognize like logos, better check your eyes like oh-ho's by Nike. Got no foes when riding these cold flows like Vikings, purple gold, Minnesota sober, y'all the Ocho at rhyming. You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball, you can dodge the breeze, but the odds are small. But if you dodge Febreeziest, then you're oddly small, cause our bars split apart into particles in the air, then they stick to your nostrils. Now they're in your system and your artery walls, and our bars are hard, will leave your arteries clogged, but have your heartbeat sounding like Carnegie Hall. You're the cheesiest and measliest, we're weasels with the beats and sound disease, and we don't mean like sick rappers like we be kid, but y'all keep coming back like the measles is. We be seeing y'all like the ring that sent the visions back to Saw. Run you sneaky little hobbits, better see that we be in the league of rap elitists and retreat flee when we enter on our pads with our secret pen, rapping all night, then we sleeping in. When you rap, treat the beat like a sweet that's in the budget. In when you in, we begin to seize the pen and freely spin a piece of this. The easiest, the meanest, with the breeziest. A piece of bliss can be dismissed. You need it, it's Febreeziest.
Oh, I'm tired.
That wore me out. I might have to stand back up.
I swear, if you don't leave that mic stand alone.
I know how to do it.
I know
I know how
to break it.
I know how to do it.
Better leave my mic stand alone.
I try not to let it go to my head. We've come a long way since rapping in the shed. Still, give us a mic and we see you red, and we just can't stop till every beat is dead. Respect my ninja guiding. I'm the next man up, Joe Biden. Come against us, you better find a hole to hide in. And I don't want no gum when I say give me my trident. I'm the god of the flow, I'm the young Poseidon, and who's beside him? The dynamic duo here to rule for eons. Blast off to infinity and beyond on you peons. How come every track you be on sounds like you've been sipping Freon? We've been killing y'all's tracks since I was pushing the Dodge Neon with endless verses. Got 'em like, well, this ain't fair. Are they making these words up? Are they speaking in cursive? In your dreams, inception, classes in session. This ain't a hobby, a mass obsession. The lesson passing, fastest testing. Bookworms never gotta look turns up. I keep a mean hook, boy, you better firm up. We got the sound that a crowd turns up. Forget the pound, these dogs turn up. See, Dr. Jesse put some heart in what he's able, but I'm the monster, see my heart on the table. You a fake and imposter, not even part of this fable. But baby, that's the difference between satellite and cable. You want basic? I'm not too proud to rock A6, but let me put you on some new game Naismith. Look, I can see you're confused like old folks on Facebook. Sounding like McConaughey reading a Seuss book. Well, my bars are Moby size. They don't chase hooks. Get it? Hooks.
You're the cheesiest and measliest, we're weasels with the beats and sound disease, and we don't mean like sick rappers like we be kid, but y'all keep coming back like the measles is. We be seeing y'all like the ring that sent the visions back to Saw. Run you sneaky little hobbits, better see that we be in the league of rap elitists and retreat flee when we enter on our pads with our secret pen, rapping all night, then we sleeping in. When you rap, treat the beat like a sweet that's in the budget. In when you in, we begin to seize the pen and freely spin a piece of this. The easiest, the meanest, with the breeziest. A piece of bliss can be dismissed. You need it, it's Febreeziest.
Oh no.
Dude, I told you to stop messing with it.
I'm so sorry. How did that even happen?
How it happened is you keep deciding to stand up and sit down, and every time you stand up, you raise the microphone stand up, and you don't loosen it first, you just yank it up, and then when you sit down to read your paper better, you gotta cram it down with your big dumb hands.
It was an accident.
I told you, just pick one and just do that,
Listen.
Butters.
It's you just rap in one position the whole time.
Hey.
Standing or sitting.
Christmas is right around the corner.
Are you saying that you're going to buy me a new mic stand for Christmas?
Well, I'm not, but
That's
Santa
gonna be the
might.
present, what you wrote?
Santa might.
Santa's going to bring it.
Well, if you believe.
Butters, get out of here. Seriously, you're not welcome at my training anymore. I don't want you at graduation.
Can I still be in your rap crew?
We'll talk about it later.
All right, I'll text you. Sorry about the mic stand.
It's all right. Thanks for making it all this way, honestly.
Thanks for the aux cord.
No, give me my aux cord back, dude.
Well, that was awkward.
Yeah, and now I don't have a mic stand or an aux cord. I better text David really quick before he gets here.
What? Who is David?
Just another old friend of mine who raps. When you told me to start a rap crew, I knew he needed to be involved, so I texted him.
The young man became increasingly frustrated. His arms were pushed to exhaustion due to his lack of a functioning mic stand. He became very irritable, complaining about even the smallest of inconveniences. Where was David? How long would this training take? When would he finally become a conqueror? He felt like it was all hopeless.
You know, sometimes a person just forgets what they need to be thankful for. And they need their good friends to come and remind them what makes life worth living. I don't want to go out. I don't feel like hanging. I want my life to change. I don't feel like changing. I don't feel like walking. I don't feel like talking. I don't feel like standing. I don't feel like playing. I don't feel like sitting. Yes, I feel like taking. I don't feel like giving. I don't feel so patient. I just want to go back. I just want to taste it. I just want to change it. Why can't I erase it? I am contradiction. I am so afflicted. I am so full of it. Why can't I just face it? All of this I've shielded. All of this time wasted. And now I am sitting, thinking in amazement that it's all just me that makes it something hard. And I could probably end it if I would just start it. But I probably will make zero arrangements. Only make excuses. Never face the dangers. Never face the dangers. I ain't about that. Set of my eyes, I am alive. But now I smile, feels like a door, feels like a door. I don't know why, leaves on the trees, turning for green. In their oranges and yellows, I am a fortunate fellow, got a ride. But I am sulking again, looking for somewhere to hide. All of these people just standing and speaking, I think I'm lying. Leave all behind, maybe tonight I'll take a ride. Moon in the sky, booming again, effortless vibe. Chill at the beach, feeling alright. Oh, what's that now? Sand in my eye, my open eye. No, really, y'all, I'm going home. No, I got sand in my eye. It hurts. I can't see. And what exactly are you laughing at, sir? Just because the song's called Open Eye doesn't mean you need to have open ears. In other words, quit your eavesdropping.
Man, some people just need to butt out. Mind their own business, huh?
David?
Yeah.
When did you get here, man? It's so good to see you. Hey, wait a minute. Is that a cigarette? David, we have been over this, man. You gotta quit that. You gotta nip that habit in the bud. Just nip it. All right, man? They got the patch. They got the chantrics. All right? They got the hypnotisms. We gotta do something, man. Well, all right? We gotta put this behind you. All right?
I've had enough, so butt out, like I'm about to light up. Get in touch with myself, close your eyes and exhale. I can't tell you what I really think. The shell is void of any ink, but a painting walls inside with the colors of a new mind. I'm overrun through a time, this desert space is all inside. I'm in and out of everything, I leave behind the pain, but bring with me something more than hurt. It's powerful like Southern Church, I can't deny this life is real, but so much more is left. I feel like everyone is looking past the fact that this will never last. The moment is a tiny thing, but think of all that it can bring. Never do I breathe again, can I say that I've reached the end? It never ends, these slow times been, I'll be back, I just don't know when. There's more to this than no regrets, so she's out there, but I digress. We're out the nest, like today said. Yet indifferent, but finding ways to realize a way will pass the open eyes. Triple up and focus on the doors that you must open while the world is lost in moments. Don't be your own opponent, own it.
Only way that I could be my own opponent is to copy my DNA like polymerase, then proceed to clone the haze. The competition will be fun for a change.
Man, I'm learning from mistakes that I made, taking it day by day to get paid. Trying to keep it together without my birds of a feather, getting worn like some leather. Man, sometimes I feel I lost it, but don't put me on insanity shelf. I need help before my ice caps melt. I need to follow my vision, revisit my side mission, keep writing down these thoughts before they get lost. And the ruckus that is this world as it swirls in my mind, and sometimes I feel it's just too much. I need a crutch, but I won't clutch until it drug me down before, because I'm more than what I made myself out to be. Believe you me.
We believe you, David. You're doing amazing. Now proceed to spray it.
We're all starters and martyrs, and we don't notice how far this can go. So keep the good ones close and let the rest off the clothes. Put up with more than most ever could, and I'll make sure that with those who matter most that I'm good. I try to leave when I should. I see the trees for the wood. There's so much more than making enemies. Make me a druid with this alchemy. As I study the chemistry of life from an outside perspective, I'd like to add an elective, but there's only 7 peers. Tell me, what did that have to do with my experience? This isn't about what you fear, it's about what we feel. So teach me something real.
Awkward. Anyway.
I had a foundation of knowledge, but I had to abolish the idea that always set in stone to demolish the throne and make kings the innovators and creators of sustainability. The only nobility, I just hope that you're feeling me. Man, I ain't trying to preach I'm not perfect. We all find a way to make it worth it. If you're hearing this verse, then I'm probably long gone. I moved on, it's that simple. I can't be contained by this temple. Deranged is conventional, so some call me crazy, but I've been called worse. I wrote my name in the stars lifetimes before this birth, but have I achieved what I could've? Nah, but I would've if I know what I know now. But I wouldn't be so resilient, had to fight, but I killed it. I had the will and I drilled it into my mind that I was killing myself in my time. This is mine. And it's taking a bit longer than it probably should've, but I'm a rat, okay, just like you don't even know. Then walk away real slow, like Ezio, and put my hood up.
Hey man, it's been good. It's been good to see you, Jesse. Thanks for having me, man.
It's been so good
I'm
to
gonna get
see
out of
you.
here.
Honestly, thank you so much for coming.
Yeah!
Run it.
Anyway, as I was saying, thank you so much for coming, man. Your verse really helped kind of put my head on straight. You know, it helped me kind of realize that maybe I shouldn't let the little things like, you know, secondhand smoke or someone interrupting me or sand in my eye or broken mic stands bother me so much, you know. People are going to do what they're going to do and I just need to be me. Thank you, man, honestly. I'm back. That being said, did you happen to bring that stuff I texted you about?
Well, I didn't just have a spec mic stand laying around, but here's the aux cord though.
That's cool, man. Thank you again for the aux cord. And really, thank you so much for coming. I know you gotta go, but
You're leaving? Already? No, you are destined to join this man's rap crew. You must start your training at once. I must warn you, it will take years to complete.
Years? Nah, I'm over it actually.
You sure, man? Could be pretty cool having our own famous rap crew.
Yeah, life's too short for all that, man. I got some things to do.
The Soothsayer became enraged and snapped David at his side. The young man became worried about where he might have been sent.
Hey! Where did you send my friend?
You'll find out soon enough if you continue to waste my time. I can't believe that I trusted you to start a true rap crew. So far you've shown me a flake and a man-child. Have you anyone else?
The young man was furious, but he knew the power of the Soothsayer was much greater than his own.
Well, I could always text my little sister, Laura.
Little sister? My God, you're lame!
My little sister can rap better than most.
Fine. I'll allow it.
The young man continued to train under the statue, waiting for his sister to arrive. One day, she finally did.
Hey, bro.
Oh, hey, Laura. I'm so happy you're here.
Finally! Young girl, I need you and your brother to start the greatest rap crew to ever exist. It will be up to the two of you to produce the most impactful and hardest rap song of our time. What do you say?
Oh, snap.
I saved all my dumbest lines for this song, I swear. About to snap on you whippersnappers. Ain't no snappy dresser, more like a snapping turtle. If you snap your fingers round a napping Jesse, you ain't Lil Jon, but oh my dude, you will. Don't take a trip to Georgia if you can't play the fiddle. Riddle me this, riddle me that, riddle me whatever. Just don't call a riddle a rap, because I'm no good at riddles and I know this is a fact. Don't like thinking too long, which is why spitting's a habit. It just comes to me natural, like the cat in the hat. I'll just be rhyming outside your door, standing on the mat. You'll be like, who is there? I'll be like, true despair. You'll be like, there's no way. No, I'll be like, I'm afraid. So then I'll dig deeper like mandrill. You'll be like, are you Rafiki? Like, I'll be like, man, chill. What do I look like? A ratio? Then we'll eat a pizza. I'll complain about the cheese versus the sauce, and you'll be like, you don't like cheese? And I'll say, no, it's the ratio. Gotta have enough dough, just enough toppings. Can't take away though from the cheese. Yes, you know that I love the queso, but you gotta have that sauce, you know, tomato. Since you love riddles, thought I'd tell you like Sam did about the tater
later. Shout out to famous Dave's, Cornbread and Branson. Shout out to the singing statues in Haunted Mansion. Shout out to Memo, Edna, Grand Jen, and their great grandson. Yes, he's handsome, like his old man, duh. To me, he's all that, kinda like Amanda. Keenan and Kale, reading him fan mail from my one fan. Again, it's Grand Jen. Don't be like copper when it's green, worn over. Us eating dancing lobsters and drinking orange soda. That's just how we do it in the nick of time. Now I'm about to go and chill and let my sister rhyme.
It's delusional, possibly conclusional, alluding to the end where I am never losing. And I know there is confusion, but my truthfulness is proven. I would never tell a lie, cause it's not a great preclusion.
Deceitful, duplicitous.
And really, I'll get there instantly. Need to obtain more likes on my Insta feed. Just gotta learn to speak a little more pretentiously and keep my conversations chill and tension free. Trying to avoid the everlasting animosity about this broken down tired monstrosity of a woke, renowned bride and awesome queen. Trying to mess around and get a bigger following. Just trying to mix it up. Pull a hair on my hat, then I trick it up. Gotta try to flip it up. Get a hexagon ball, then I kick it up. And I know I'm not quick to love, but I make all these rhymes and they're sick enough. And I keep it particular, plus I cry all the time, so I'm dripping love. I know how to switch it up, and I'm early to the parties. And I keep it really bougie, like a grilled cheese with Havarti. And I really like cruising in my tiny little Nissan. And I always stay bruising, cause my iron just don't keep up. Hey, you ain't keeping up either. Yo, your lyrics need fluids. Gonna hang another leader. Are you gonna stick to it and turn the other cheek up when I hit you with these bars? Got your head spinning like teacups.
That was interesting. It will have to do. We will begin training at once, and our conquering of the rap game shall begin approximately around this time in 2021.
2021? Nah, man, I have nursing school. I gotta go back.
You are abandoning us as well? How dare you defy me? You foolish human! I will... Hey, what is that you are pointing at me? Is that a weapon?
Nah, dude, it's a phone. I'm snapping you right now. Like, I'm on Snapchat right now. Like, I'm putting it on my story right now.
Snapping me? Well, I'll show you a snap.
As the Soothsayer prepared to snap the young man's sister out of sight, much in the same way as he had done to David, the young woman began some snapping of her own.
Okay, first of all, Mr. Soothsayer, you ain't showing me anything. And second of all, who named you Soothsayer, sir? You ought to be named ugly, noodlehead looking, I don't even know. But your name's dumb, and I need to go home. I got called here to do some rap. I didn't even know what to do. So, bye. I ain't even talking to you no more. I'm done with this. I'm leaving. Bye. I'm going home.
That's it. We're going back to the castle.
Back home, the Soothsayer was burning brighter than ever.
Listen, I am tired of wasting time. If you are truly going to conquer the rap game, you have to first develop a huge fan base. We have to speed up your training. You have to blow up, now! The only way we can get you big, fast, is to use the ultimate tool. I'm going to need you to use Auto-Tune.
Auto-Tune? See, I just don't know if that's the right tool I need to use to make this kind of rap I'm making right now. I like it when it's used correctly, but I just don't know
what... The Soothsayer struck the young man to the ground.
You will do as I say. Now it will take a few months to teach you the art of transfiguring your vocal cords to produce the signature auto-tune sound. It is an ancient technique that involves a lot of practice.
I'm singing with the auto-tune. I'm singing with the auto-tune.
What? How have you mastered the art of auto-tune with such ease?
No, I didn't do any of that stuff you were talking about. I just downloaded this app for it on my phone.
Curse these phones! Is there anything that can't be done on a phone? I swear, back in my day, you actually had to work to become a conqueror. Now it's all techno... Anyway, I command you to rise and flow.
I've been seeing
understand what goes on deep inside my dome. Cause I'm crazy and tenderizing seasoned microphones. Hard to steal, the price is wrong. Barker picks the pop-up songs. I'm Harvard when I write my songs. They hardly ever write their songs. Hey Parker, get the mollicone. Tired of hearing babies crying on the mic and spitting up on the beat instead of spitting nicer flows. Don't get me wrong, the stuff I make is protein like a ribosome, but mumblers are overpopulated. Don't let these bison roam. Don't mind me though, I'm right at home when I ride like my wife. That Coles ain't got cold cash, but got that Coles cash. And also these timeless scrolls passed down from wiser souls who inspire me to go right and show why beats I'm on are timeless gold, or why they call me Midas. Oh, I might have mentioned right before, I'm vibing on the beat just like a vibraphone. You know that thing you call a xylophone. My style is on, I'm wildin' out on the beat, bout as hard as a biodome. Your bars meanwhile a styrofoam. I flow just like a geyser flow. To see you I need microscopes, apoptosis, you lysosome. What's that mean? How am I to know? Spread my wings and then I can go. Y'all stay put like a kite is flow. Meanwhile my bars are like a G5 and show enough legit fly like a pilot license. So I'm about to take off to where light is shown above clouds about as white as snow. And there I'll realize I'm so high above rappers now. In both skill and height I've gone as far as I can go. And yes, some of you and I both know that this lyric kaleidoscope will push the bar even higher than the last I write and so on. Just call me Maestro, bro. Y'all awesome Maestro clones. Y'all don't know how I go so hard, but you know I can go. I just can't believe I went and left my wife at home. Wow. I wish Kelsey was here to hear this. I just miss her so much. Girl, you look so good. I can't believe my fortune. Let's make this understood. Want you to know I adore you. Say, girl, you look so nice. I know I said it twice. It's just I can't believe that I lucked out and you're my wife. All my life I'ma be there by your side till I die. Till I die. Till I die. Till I die, I'ma be there by your side. I'm alive, love my life. You're the apple of my eye. Apple pie, you're so sweet. Yes, I need you to know that you're my life. Gives me pride when I look at our sun. Fills my eyes up with tears. Can't believe we're here. We've arrived, we've arrived. Look around, baby, and you might recognize a little place that's called paradise. Yes, we got it very nice. All alone be scary spice. Cause you know how your mail be. I need you for my well-being. You got me wanting to eat healthy. You got me improving myself. See, I love you, Kelsey. I love you, Kelsey. I love you, Kelsey. Girl, you look so good. I can't believe my fortune. Let's make this understood. Want you to know I adore you. Say, girl, you look so nice. I know I said it twice. It's just I can't believe that I lucked out and you're my wife. All my life I'ma be there by your side till I die. Till I die. Till I die. Till I die. We gon' be watching Disney movies, taking kids to school and watching them improving. Going on vacation as a family, watching them grow up and then handling everything life throws at us as a team. You're my partner and you can agree that I'm yours. We'll make sure that we get by financially, and one day they'll grow up and they'll start their own families. And our family tree will add a few more branches. See, we gon' have a whole bunch of grandkids and they gon' be really well mannered, cause they're gonna be just like their parents. So when we disappear, our dearly kindred will make sure forever that we are both remembered. Girl, you look so good. I can't believe my fortune. Let's make this understood. Want you to know I adore you. Say, girl, you look so nice. I know I said it twice. It's just I can't believe that I lucked out and you're my wife. All my life I'ma be there by your side till I die. Till I die. Till I die.
That's great and all, but this kind of romantic junk is not going to make you blow up. We're going to need to take this up a notch. You're going to have to make a full-blown trap song.
What? Now, I just really don't know about that. I mean, nothing against trap music. It's just not me. I think it would be a little disingenuous to just stick a trap song on this mixtape and expect people to like it. I mean, isn't that kind of transparent?
Do I need to demonstrate my power to you? Do as I say. Become your own enemy. Become a mumble rapper.
He huffed, and he puffed, and he blew the house in, and he gobbled up the pig. And so he thought, well, I could really use some dessert. For dessert, I want a bag.
Wolfpack, 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 Wolfpack. Chillin' with the crew, that's a Wolfpack. Rapping on the beat, that's a wolf track. Hands little punk, call it Wolftrap. How you gonna sit where a wolf's at? Hey, how you gonna spit with a wolf's back? Howlin' on the beat, where my wolves at? Wolfpack, 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 Wolfpack. Chillin' with the crew, that's a Wolfpack. Rapping on the beat, that's a wolf track. Hands little punk, call it Wolftrap. How you gonna sit where a wolf's at? Hey, how you gonna spit with a wolf's back? Howlin' on the beat, where my wolves at? Yes, you know with the pack, long ago made a pack from the first day impact. We were just raving, man, we were all lunatics, call us the crazy pack. Don't know why I'm mumbling, call this lazy rap. Wolfpack and Wolfpack and Outback, a Wolfjack and Chili cheese spice, got the wolves pack and on the pound. Stephanie made it rounds, recklessly ate around 78 and counting. I'm in payment, I always just stacking the omega. I check the gold video with this no surprise.
Alright, guys, seriously. Maybe a little bit overboard with the ad-libs. Maybe.
Wolfpack.
Oh.
Wolf. Are y'all done? Where was I at again? Oh, yeah.
I always just stacking the omega. I check the Goku video, it is no surprise. Power levels are still constantly rising, and now we are all SSG in disguise. I mean, we all got the blue hair, like Jessica back as a mermaid. And we living it up like it's New Year's. Every day gonna treat it like a birthday. What was I about to say? Wolfpack, 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 Wolfpack. Chilling with the crew, that's a Wolfpack. Rapping on the beat, that's a wolf track. Hands little phone, call it Wolftrap. How you gonna sit where a wolf's at? Hey, how you gonna spit with a wolf's back? Howlin' on the beat, where my wolves at? Wolfpack, 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 Wolfpack. Chillin' with the crew, that's a Wolfpack. Rapping on the beat, that's a wolf track. Hey, and this little pump, call it Wolftrap. Hey, how you gonna sit where a wolf's at? How you gonna spit with a wolf's back? Howlin' on the beat, where my wolves at?
That pig thought, make me a big pot of chili. So he's got a pot of chili going on the stove, or on the fire.
What's in the chili?
It's got some beans. It's got some wool. And some tomatoes. Anywho's.
The young man was daydreaming again.
How many times do I have to tell you to stay focused?
I know, I'm sorry. It's just, this music doesn't interest me. I just wish I could teach these young mumble rappers the importance of lyrics, of flow, of depth. Maybe I can. I'm gonna need the attention of the class. Okay, every now and again I find a rapper in the prayer position, cause every time I add you to a victimless I have to sentence a verbal lashing in conjunction with all of these raps I've written. I've evolved so far past it like punctuated equilibrium, adapted past the point of needing my independent clause. Because a rapper and author, the paper ain't no articles, as full as bars that are inspired to change the world and modifier. It's hard to write when no one gets it, but you still get arthritis. Sometimes it's hard to understand this language of rap words, especially when you're a Devin fan, so you always add verb. So they just sit and stare, not knowing that you're really a linguist. So you just tell them, start this verse over, it's really just English.
I don't really know what's left to say, I just can't explain why I make this sound so easy. When I show these rappers what to say, but they can't retain it, I feel like I'm still teaching. If you ain't feeling this, that's fine. I swear to y'all, that's fine, fine, fine. Really, you shouldn't be lying But I guess if you're just so inclined, I'm inclined, like, to tell you I'm, like, exponentially hotter than 90 degrees outside. Yikes, that's right, I'm hotter than a cardigan in summer. Oh wait, I saw some ladies, so I'll make 3 points and fall a ball and all my bars can freeze. Forget that Oxford winter's coming, the other 2 will last much longer. Hey, number 2, you know I'm stronger with these number 2s, yours last much longer. Oh, probably to infinity, because it seems to me that all of y'all's returns diminishing. Division be exquisite. See, my bars are 2020. Please, you know that number 1. Got plenty pennies spinning endlessly. If ain't to be another one. I am such a rap addict. If this just don't add up, start this verse over. It's mathematics. I don't really know what's left to say. I just can't explain why I make this sound so easy. When I show these rappers what to say, but they can't retain it. I feel like I'm still teaching. If you ain't feeling this, that's fine. I swear to y'all, that's fine, fine, fine. Really, you shouldn't be lying. But I guess if you're just so inclined, and I'm rounded out. I found the crown, I'll keep the crown. Don't hound a hound, cause the beats a pound, and it can't hold me, so I'm free to bound from town to town and clown to clown. Whose sound is found in Lazy Town? That's Nick Jr., we don't blink Jr. With a big super, I'm mixed loose, fucker. You can get the shut it soon. Shut the old in, yeah, I'm flowing like I got stuff to prove, but ain't stuff to prove. Way above you, dude, is easy to digest, like breaking up my food. Oh, wait, up, that's you. Wasting bars on you, it's like chasing a slug or 2, or mixing a honeydew. Ain't a race to me, ain't no threat to me, and you definitely ain't gon' ever see the pedigree with the legends be. So you won't be standing next to me, but to add you to my recipe, cause we know there ain't no testing. Professors, you better check with me for a hall pass. For my bars class, I'm a tall glass of frosty flow. You're a frosty match, long lost last bars hard to grasp, but get a grip if you wanna pass. But you probably fail, cause I'm hard to frail. When I start rapping, it's hard to tell if I'm a teacher or behind a bell. Little Billy Goat from the fairy tale, always up like a Ferris wheel. That's fairy still, and there you feel that terror chill, that scary feel. Nary has a rapper ever took a stab at Jesse, cause it happens that he's constantly all mad and bless him. All these rookies saw some swapping resting. Once they heard that, but the best thing. Rest in peace to all you second guessing hypocrites and messy Bessies. We rap sex like they give you some zesty dressing. But I guess I'm just addressing the class with my rhythmic lecturing. But I just can't stop my heckling, because this art form that I love so much, these kids are wrecking. So in conclusion, students, I'm gonna keep on trying to teach a new generation about the joys of deeper rhyming. In conclusion, kiddos, I'm about to keep on trying to teach a new generation about the joys of deeper rhyming.
The castle walls burned as bright as a white dwarf. The Soothsayer flew above the young man. He was fuming with anger, and light poured from him.
You dare claim to be the teacher? I am the teacher here. I will always be better than you human scum. How could you claim the right to teach anyone?
The young man covered his eyes. The room was white with light.
It's time that I take you down a peg. I think I'll show you the skills of a true MC.
As the young man looked around, he realized that he was no longer within the walls of the castle, but in the arena of a Roman Colosseum. In the stands stood thousands of brightly glowing soothsayers.
My fellow soothsayers, welcome to another live rap battle featuring one of our very own Loc-Wild of the dirty South, facing off against a simpleton human. Loc-Wild, please begin.
Look, a sight for sore eyes. You look about as fat as 4 guys who are about to go and eat more fries. And you got glasses, call you 4 eyes. Yes, I'm the best at rap. Rap against you? You're the worst at rap. You're like a big dumb dummy. When you try to rap, like a mummy.
That's gonna be a hard act to follow. Human,
yeah.
Rap.
Soothsayer, you can't see me in the booth, hater. You ain't got jack, still can't handle the truth, player. You nickel son, I'm Benjamin. I'm a win any contest
I expected. That was terrible.
You didn't really let me finish, so
I'm about to bury this dude. He thought he was better at rapping. how rude! He needs to change his tune. Or I'm gonna go to his kitchen and steal his food. Then he'll be kind of hungry. And then he'll want to buy some from me. And I'll say, oh, you can have some back. But first you gotta pay me some more money.
Yeah, this one's pretty much over.
Come on, dude.
but
One more time.
If you want to go ahead and try again, you can.
All right, your raps are whack like a hacky sack. I'ma kick your disses in the whack 'em back.
It's
I'm the
getting
better
hard
rapper.
to
That's an
watch.
actual fact. Your raps will
It's
pass like a
terrible.
fashion fad.
Elias,
Come
finish
on,
him.
dude.
You smell like a dirty old dog. You're about as fat as an old hog. You look like an old wrinkly rat. I bet you probably wish you had on a hat. Cause your hair looks really, really bad. You don't like that? I'm really, really rad. Bet that makes you really, really mad. I bet your dad is really, really sad.
You just can't come back from that. As we all expected, the winner is our very own Soothsayer, Leviathan!
The young man had been defeated. It was clear to see.
You fool! How could I ever have considered that you were the chosen one? Clearly, the prophecy was wrong. Leave it once, you will never be a conqueror.
The young man ran from the castle. He ran for miles into the dark forest. Only then, when he finally felt safe, did he become very angry.
Why doesn't anyone understand me? Why isn't my art appreciated? Why don't they see me for what I am? Time and time again, I've put myself out there, but nobody cares. Nobody ever cared. I just feel holographic. Lottie-dotty, bars so hardy, but still I'm probably out eating rappers on safari. Yes, I tend to cold like calamari. Meat eater, I treat them like Ron Swanson haunts me. Swanton bomb off the top like I'm Hardy. Or I write it down, then you know I do it smartly. No apologies. Nah, suckers, I'm not sorry. They screaming no puzzles as if they playing Charlie McDennis. Now please let me finish. Filling all these cavities, these rappers be causing guess I'm like a dentist. And you can call me Crentis, beats bars and Battlestar Galactica. She swears at rapping I'm spectacular. Prepare to blast this in your accurate. It's accurate MC square, but still be lacking the energy. Oops, I guess I'm acting up. Let me back it up and slash them up with my lyrical radula. Yes, I am a gastropod, or rather a rapping god. I'm sorry if I'm acting on. It's just after your passion's gone, or rather for you latching on. When I rap on songs, it's almost like these rappers are a bunch of tag-alongs, and I'm about to scout them. If you start to doubt them, then you're better off without them. Please pull out your scatters and notice that I'm 9001, and my bars have undoubtedly won. I say it proudly, I'm one. I got them shouting, I'm done. Hey. I am a hero unsung. I'm like the spearman of gum. I'm fresh but chewed up and I fear it's no fun. It's like the spirit in my tongue. It doesn't kill me but leaves me speechless. Cause I sugarcoat these beats sweeter than Reese's Pieces. Please believe this, my thesis got MCs on WebMD checking themselves for diseases. Like there's no way that this dude's this sick. I admit fire easily defenseless bit. Yo, plastics, can't combine my monomers. Something like a Grinch looking underneath your conifers. Sorry if I let you down, sorry if I ticked you off, sorry if I can't be sorry enough to fix it all. Hey, but yo, I'm feeling holographic, elastic in my pants, stretching out quick, drastic measures to remain enthusiastic. one for the sadness. Hey, at least I'm trying. Anyway, that's my song.
At this point, the young man became very depressed. He wandered to a nearby creek and sat for a while. No matter how hard he tried, he couldn't get out of this slump. He laid around and pitied himself for days. At this point, he truly felt that he had been the one who was conquered.
Shout out to Chance the Rapper. When this album came out, I was not at the best point in my life, and I've been better for years, but I guess I just want to say thanks for the album. Honestly, I just don't know where to start. I guess a good starting line would probably be my heart. Waiting on the starting gun, but I'm racing myself, so I guess I'll give it a shot. Well, first off, I've been happy for years. Like really, really happy. You can check the song Gears, but today I feel down, and I know that's normal and all, but I can't help it. It's just one of my fears, cause back when I had a couple of years when I was up in my feelings, and I don't wanna relive that because it's almost Thanksgiving and I just wanna be thankful, but I'm just feeling kinda angry and really I don't know why. Past few days I just been starting to slide. I dodged a couple of glances about a couple of times, and meanwhile I'm trying to look cool to everybody. Somebody told me that I ain't fooling anybody. Like really? Is it that clear to see? I thought I was whispering, I thought no one was hearing me, cause back when I did whisper, see, nobody was hearing me. Different methods, SOS, don't know why I speak so cryptically. Sorry for the random Morse. It's something that I planned, of course, cause I just didn't know how to say to these people that I love that I felt like Banner's doors. Why can't we talk about it? I see them all around me, people walking all around me, but inside they feel they're drowning. Why can't we talk about it? I see them every single place, pain on every single face, reminds me of demons I face. Why can't we talk about it? I wanna scream about it. Nobody likes my music, said they do, but I just doubt it. I'm done tonight and unimportant, rapper I could unrecord it. While my wife is so supportive, I could help her now, but first, gotta finish this rhyme. Hey, maybe that would work. Maybe not though. I guess I'm just feeling conquered today. I know tomorrow will be better. I hope tomorrow will be better.
The young man's sadness continued for a while longer. He desperately wanted to be back home with his wife and son. He missed his son most of all. He just wanted to hold him and to tell his son how much he loved him. He wanted to tell him a story. He started to make up a fable that he would tell his son.
Son, I wish you were here. Son, I wish you were here. Everywhere that I go, just want you to appear. When I have to go to work, I just think about you at home, and I hate to think of all I'm missing. I know that soon you will be growing, and really, I love my job, and it's great for a father who wants to spend time with his son and with mother. I drive a long ways, but can always your father, and we get to hang out for longer for Christmas and summer. So tell me, why is it a bummer when I am stuck here without you? I guess I should be grateful, but see, you're just my pal. I get down when I miss you, lifted when I see you smile, and I'm glad that you smile a lot. You need to keep that up for life, even when you get older and end up hitting tougher times. Just smile and relax, cause you got this. You're smart and thoughtful like your pops is. You'll do what you think is right, and you will do it no matter how costly, because you won't care what the cost is, because you were taught where your heart is. And if you start to feel lost out on your journey, just know you can always come home and be honest. Tell us anything, we'll be here for you. That's what we both signed up for in that delivery room.
Mom and I both want you to know that you are everything. You mean more to us than first dates, our proms, and our wedding rings. More to us than I can write legibly. And if I freestyle about it, my heart gets ahead of me. So just know that we both love you more than you will ever know. Until you have our first grandchild, hold them, watch them start to grow. Parker, you know you so fun. I can't wait to watch you run into the yard, catch a ball. Boy, I just love you a ton. And by that, no, I mean metric. Sorry if that is too extra. Maybe you won't get that reference when you're a teenager texting. I can't wait to feed you breakfast. No, I mean like hams and egg and maybe some pancakes and syrup. You'll get so sticky and messy. But in the meantime, I guess I'll leave the feeding to Kelsey. Focus on telling you this fable stuck in my memory. This is a story of a wolf who wasn't so big and bad, but he thought he was. We'll just leave it at that. Once upon a time, there was a wolf who thought he's big and bad. When trouble hit him, he just huff and puff about it mad. He had his last straw, then he went and blew the shack. Went away to college to go join the pack. At college, all the wolves were red. He hung with little piggies, ugly ducklings, and golden eggs, and they all hit it off like a pitching wedge. Was glad to say goodbye to Little Red. Had some good times, but quickly crumbled when trouble struck again. Must have made him sick. Basically, he quit, laid up in the quilt. So predictable, a predicament that, as I remember it, he mostly got himself in. But though it felt grim, he learned acceptance, he learned forgiveness for others and himself, and he grew to love his life again and wondered why he ever left. Parker, son, I just love you so much, and I just want to help you avoid some of the mistakes that I've made in the past. And don't get me wrong, I know you're gonna make mistakes, we all do. Life isn't a fairy tale, it's not a bedtime story, but when you make a mistake, you can just stand back up and dust yourself off and try again. I guess that's the moral of the story. Parker, you know you're so fun. I can't wait to watch you run into the yard, catch a ball. Boy, I just love you a ton. And by that, no, I mean metric. Sorry if that is too extra. Maybe you won't get that reference when you're a teenager texting. I can't wait to feed you breakfast. No, I mean like hams and egg and maybe some pancakes and syrup. You'll get so sticky and messy. I woke up at 3:30 this morning. Not one molecule of caffeine inside. I had to give your mama a break. I could tell that she was so tired. It was dark in the house, tried to get you to go back to sleep, but creeping from deep inside, past the crust and the fog, I just couldn't believe it. I had a few tears in my eyes, and I cried, cause my pride was shining from within in a room without light, and I felt so alive in the depth of the night, and I felt in that moment that this moment was right, because I love you so deeply. You make me so happy. I love being daddy, your father, your pappy. Sorry if saying this makes me sound sappy, but I love holding you while I'm watching you napping. It's true. Just know that we'll love you no matter wherever you go. It's true. Just trust that we'll love you no matter however you mess up. It's true. So much. We'll love you no matter whoever you love, whatever you do to earn all your funds, whatever you do. Just know you have us. We love you. Parker, your mama loves you. And I love you.
The young man stood up. He felt a resurgence of strength. He would see his family again. He was starving, but he managed to find the strength to walk. And he walked and walked for the better part of the day, before he finally reached the edge of the forest. In front of him was the castle. The Soothsayer was there. He could tell by the glow from the windows. The young man desperately wanted his revenge, and he wanted to prove that he was truly a conqueror. He sat there and wondered what he should do.
Rest in peace, Matt Miller. You know, we lost a true legend this year in music, and I don't know if I've even accepted it yet. You know, when I think about all the lives that Mac touched through his music, all the art he inspired, I can't help but think, man, I would love to have that. But lately I can't help but think about the pain that he must have been feeling, even right up until his death. And it makes me think, you know, maybe the grass isn't always greener. And maybe I need to learn to be thankful for what I do have. Because, I mean, I have a beautiful wife, a beautiful son, and a beautiful life. I mean, it doesn't really get much more beautiful than that. Thank you for the music, Mac. Rest in peace. It's been a decade since I got started on this rap thing. No checks made, but really don't play the rap game. Lyrics spray, though, while I'm riding my last wave. Don't know if I'll rap anymore or sink here with the mermaid. See, I've been thinking since last Thursday the work ain't paying off, and lately it's been hurting. Felt like I ate on hungry, but still can't help but feel the thirst. Draining courage, but curses keep me in the worst pain. Feel I'm saying so much, but still ain't nobody heard me. Back in the 3rd grade, I moved to Heba. Told him, hey, what's up? It's nice to meet ya. I played Bertha, the ugly stepsister to Cinderella, the other stepsister David D was. It's almost like that it was meant to be. A few years later, I met Butters, another good friend of mine. Our pens combined, and after no one could touch us. See, that's around the time when we started rapping, after eating our lunches or in backseats of our vehicles with our speakers just bumping. Also around the time I met a girl. She had me acting all erratic like a squirrel. Was scared cause as a rodent I'd known some potholes, but oh, it was a cinch. Like the Grinch, felt my heart grow. Few years later I met the pack. As a matter of fact, it was fulfilling of a prophecy written way back by ancient soothsayers, movers and shakers, who knew since that day that we would soon come and prove how our greatness was written in the stars, witnessed by all who'd ever witnessed the stars. So had permission by all to go and give them some bars that get their dentist involved. Like, why you spitting so hard? We're like, oh man, I don't know. I guess we just are. And then there's my sister Laura, known that queen from the start, so I knew she'd fit the part, cause she's an MC at heart. Now we got my son Parker, and you know he's involved with everyone else I mentioned. Yeah, I love all of y'all, and want to thank every one of you for making this possible. See, every one of you combined helped make me a conqueror, accomplishment that I'm honored with. So honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I thank every one of you I'm mentioning, all my family, friends, and every one of you who's listening. I do this stuff because it helps me mentally, but still I love to share. So for real, thanks for visiting. So getting back to those curses and the worst pain, I'm about to do it like I did it in the 3rd grade, cause I'ma move on from it, cause I'm the best spitter. Tell anybody acting ugly that they need a stepsister. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, that after all these times that I've been trying to tell y'all about all those times that I try to tell y'all that these rappers thinking I ain't trying to smell y'all, what I tell y'all. No, really, what you think Febreeziest all about? You can't stay in the game and shout it out while they claim the fame is sounding foul. I'm staying where I'm found, my name still make me proud. See, I'm still Jesse, no Lils, no Youngs, no Bigs, no thugs, no dissing, all love, cause some of the best to ever do it had those names mentioned above, but I'm still E, none of the above. Mama showed me love when she named me Jesse. Been raised as Jesse, I've been punished as Jesse, I've been praised as Jesse. I heard people saying, wow, that's amazing, Jesse. It's like asking to change the name of Wayne Gretzky, Hall of Fame. Yes, you see, I ain't used to losing, so I use my real name, cause I am the music. The stuff you heard on Horseplay wasn't for no record deal, that was just a past example of what Jesse feels. Moose man, I wasn't in it for the moolah.
fossils and friends. I did it when I was a tutor. Airborne, I recorded with my friends Taylor. Did a few songs back with my friend Taylor. Mitosis, that was a bit of a stretch. I stretched myself thin and the mix was a mess because badges hit me from out of nowhere like a ton of bricks, and I just got so into it for the fun of it, and I still love that album. It got me back into rap, which allowed me then to turn around and then make flap, and then this tape as well, about to blaze the veil and show that raps to me like comedy is to Dave Chappelle. I got a baby boy, I'm about to raise him well and keep putting him in music that I make myself. See, that's my point. I don't need a rap name, cause I'm not trying to be cool by shouting out rap sayings. Don't care if you like it, I don't need no cloud shades. Probably never gonna blow up, you still gonna hear my mouth saying I'm still Jesse, still flipping the script like I'm M. Night. Gotta show these kids how to hold the pen right and then write and pretend like I ain't thought of that same rhyme before, at least 10 times, but within my soul I know that there will never be another again like Jesse. Done enough pity raps, I'm admitting that I've awoken from that kitty nap and come back on that gritty rap. Now I'm jumping from that lily pad and I'm running by that jogger and I'm hopping in front of traffic. No, I ain't talking about Frogger, I'm jumping into the air and I am flying supersonic up out of the atmosphere, and then I'll pass up a comet, and when I get my space gravity far from it, floating all alone, that's when I'll start to plummet because I need my family. They're everything I am, you see. I can't exist without them, so there'll be no abandoning. I don't see how a dad could choose it. Now I wanna see him through it, because when I see my son, my whole world starts to see a big improvement, and I'll still keep making music as long as I have the time and will to do it. And I smile from ear to ear when I hear it, feel the movement. Then I'ma keep on doing it, because I love to do it. And I'ma still love Kelsey, cause really I always have, even back when they told us we was too young to think about all that. And by that I mean baby names that we would pick when really we were babies ourselves, we just didn't know it. A boy name we agreed on, I could hardly say, but I do remember for a girl we both agreed on Aubrey K. And if we ever have a daughter, then that's what we'll call her, and she will have at least one older brother named Parker, and they will play in the dirt and get messy. I'll look at my little girl like a little Kelsey running around with little Jesse. Whether or not that happens, honestly, I'm still guessing. But if it's 3 knucklehead boys, we'll be wrestling. And I'ma look at Kelsey and she'll still be my bestie, and she will roll her eyes and I'll just go and smile, then scream, I can't grow up, baby, you know that I'm still Jesse. Still Jesse. Still Jesse.
The young man decided he did not need the Soothsayer's approval. He walked outside the castle and then made camp for the night. The next day, he walked to a nearby village. There, he managed to hitch a ride, which began his long journey back home. You see, the young man was truly a conqueror in this way. He conquered his emotions. He conquered his desire to achieve so-called greatness. He conquered himself. He was able to overcome what once haunted him so greatly, the desire to be the best. Instead, he realized what truly was important, being with his family. His loving wife, his perfect son, even that Cocker Spaniel. Being with those he truly loved and enjoying each moment together. In this, he conquered life in a way greater than many will ever know. The end. Hey man, I think he's out like a light.
Man, thank you so much for putting him to sleep, honestly.
Hey, no problem at all. You know, after work, this is a great way to like relieve some steam.
Well, honestly, I appreciate it, because this is a great way for us to release some steam. I mean, we just need a break every once in a while, you know?
And it's a treat to read to your beautiful son, honestly.